Oh, should we just
Ladies
should we just go again?
and gentlemen and jellyfish enthusiasts, welcome to the
It's the
first
warm up.
match of a cheap percent tournament. I am Axington123. Joining me today is Mr. Potato and Quack, the brains, the man, the myth, the legend.
Let's
He
go.
organized all this tournament, so we've got to give him a little round of applause for that. Today we've got Baconman12 versus BeingofUniverse, the second seed versus the seventh seed.
Yep.
So Bacon's played this category a few times in the past. Being has done it once.
Yeah, so Being's done like one run ever, and Bacon is playing on unlimited, so like cutscenes and the horn to jumps should be interesting. We're gonna completely pretend in the VC that we didn't already do this once and not realize that we couldn't be heard on stream. But I think I should mention it because it's pretty funny.
Ah, nice.
And also huge shout out to everyone that participated and submitted a run. Like, big thanks. I'm really happy with the turnout. Yeah.
And even those who tried to run and couldn't be here today, huge shout outs to you as well.
Oh, yes, help.
Prime Video.
No.
No, we're not sponsored here by Amazon.
Whatever, we just did that
But if
play.
you do want to use your Prime subscription, speaking of, you do get Prime Video if you have a Prime account, and you get a free subscription. It's number 6.
But
and you can watch the show too. Not that you should. It's pretty much better anyway.
This is Jack. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna go fine.
Are available. Like Netflix and
there's
Channel 4 on demand.
So, ad blocker. Get it today. It's good.
Oh yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Yeah. Alright, I think Being's ready. Okay. Axe, would you like to do the countdown? I don't like doing countdowns. It gives me anxiety. It's scary.
Okay, so we will go live in 3, 2, 1. Cheat ahead.
What? I think that's go.
I used to say bingo, but it doesn't work here.
I think that's a go.
Go. Let's go.
I don't know if we're delayed or if you guys won already.
I'm waiting for B stream to catch up.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's go.
Potato.
Hey, I'm
oh yeah.
Sorry.
VC. What do you? I'm gonna ban you now. See ya. How do I do this? Just disconnect? Yeah. Pick ban Being? Okay. Got it. I see where the miscommunication was that one time that was it Krish that accidentally kicked Volmers? Because it says you right click them and it says kick them, and I guess he assumed it was kick from the VC, but there is a disconnect option as well.
So unfortunately I think this
well, this is big match right here, sorry. Who puts in the cheats faster? This is important. So Bacon opened up the menu faster or sooner, I think. Oh god. Oh god. Being losing about 10 seconds. He forgot the cheats. He had to open his text doc.
See, this is why I have my cheats on my splits. My last split is the cheats.
So Bacon got like a 112, I think, 113. That was pretty fast.
Thumbs up?
Maybe. Getting the wasp. Very hard. Let's get the wasp. In every other category. Aha. You can just horn jump into it. Being is gonna maybe skip those coins completely. Or maybe he forgot, or maybe he'll get them later, I'm not sure. But typically, big bunches of coins are still fast in this category. So, who knows how Being has routed his coins. Maybe he's just gonna blow up a bunch of cars as we go.
See, I don't go for these boxes here, the charge box and the
It might be faster. It might be worth it. They seem pretty fast though.
I
Being
just
also didn't input one of the cheats correctly, and he did spend a lot of time doing them too. So something must have went wrong.
it depends like where my
There you go.
quantum jump has got me, because the charge box just seems to be very out of the way. The one behind the dumpster, I sometimes get it, but it just depends. Really, like.
Fair enough. Yeah, the church box might be a little bit slower, and that's fair because you can kind of just zoom down the road as you do with cheats. Honestly, hitting that wall might have been the first big mistake I've seen from Bacon. He's playing pretty good so far. Though, I mean, Homer 1 is pretty straightforward in this category.
So
interested to see if he goes for the duff truck horn jump or if he'll get out of his car.
The dump truck horn jump is actually one of the trickiest things you can do in this category, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's actually kind of hard and loses so much time if you don't get it. I think he'll go for it. Oh, maybe? No. Okay.
No.
I don't know if he was going to before taking that funny bounce or not, but I don't think it's too hard. And this is interesting because Bacon is getting reset on the side of the road where the Simpsons house is and not the opposite side of the shortcut. The area is deloaded like it is in 7.6 when you do resets. So he can save a bit of time here rather than horn jumping through the cemetery. Or what is the cemetery? Is it a cemetery still in Homer 1?
I believe so. I believe it's just closed.
Yeah. Rather than horn jumping through it or around it, he can just drive through the wall like this. It's really cool. So Being is going to go for the coins here.
Bacon.
A little unfortunate. Hit the wall as it loaded in. I see Tone Dog do that and the area loads in like 2 seconds later. Probably PC related or FPS related.
Probably. Tone Dog is on 46 and things load differently there. That's why you can go through a lot of things.
Bacon's gonna get pretty good car RNG. Taking a traffic car here, probably slightly faster with good RNG. Because I have to. I'll be right back. Sorry, I have something come up.
And there we see Bacon just zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. But Bacon already having the lead, it goes back to just general knowing how the category goes and grinding a bit and just getting a feel for how each car drives with cheats on, because there's a vast difference between how a car feels with cheats and without cheats. Landing the optimal like horn to jump. For Being, this is a lot of fun. For Bacon, he's probably one of the favorites of the tournament, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think that doesn't mean to say he's not still having like as much fun with it. I think this category in general is more casual, even like for me, like because I'm going for record when I do runs, but I still have a lot of fun with it because it's fun. You can kind of get away with messing around more and trying to figure out like new strats and stuff because it's less optimized and trying out new things. Also, apologies for having to go. I had an important phone call come up.
And Bacon's on one of the important missions here, a follow mission. So, for those of you who don't know, you've got one hit KO. As you've seen earlier, he's been blowing up traffic cars, but that's important in follow missions because you can hit the car that you're following and just blow it up, and then you have to restart mission.
This is true. Being did backwards flying Big Brother, and then fell, and then backed it up with a button jump on 60 FPS. I want to point out, pretty swag. We'll see. Most likely Bacon is just probably, other than going out of his way like that a little bit for car bombs and getting a little bit of a yeet from like jumps, he'll probably stay relatively similar to how he drives in ASM in this mission, because the van will drive all over the place. If you go too close to it or you're too far away from it, it'll slow down. If you're trying to get too many car bombs. This is like, this will definitely lose a lot of time compared to like later follow missions where you can get away with being farther away from the follow car. Just like in 5-1, you can blow up like 30 cars and maybe lose 10 seconds. It's so worth it. But in this mission, not so much.
Unless, of course, you accidentally tap the van and then fail.
Yeah. Bacon gonna smack into the wheel. He almost actually hit the van, didn't he, when he hit that? I wasn't really looking. Uh-oh. Being is almost gonna do bridge clip, and then... Okay. I wonder if you could get away with completing some of this follow out of bounds if you went out of bounds there for some reason. How far you could go out of bounds.
I'm not sure.
Both runners are struggling with the cops a little bit. And yep, Bacon main menu warped, and he's gonna re-input his cheats in, except for one hit KO, so he can complete Bone Storm without blowing up the Bone Storm truck.
I've seen some people wait until after doing the initial part of a mission to input cheats for this, just because of the fact that doing this with super speed and super acceleration can be really tricky. Like Bacon is finding out here.
As he's sitting here, he's kind of spinning out a bunch as he hits the Bone Storm truck. You're probably onto something, but you can do the mission. You can like get the drops even faster with fast acceleration. So in theory, you can like, where you usually ideally would get the 9th. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Uh-oh. It's not a bad idea, but if you've seen some of the splits I've gotten with like all the fast acceleration and stuff, you can get drops like really fast, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you just keep bumping them, braking, e-braking really fast, and you can get some like the 8th drop where you would like the 5th. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, I think like top level you wouldn't want to do that, but I think for safety, like right now, for anyone starting this category, I'd 100% say you should input it like later, because this can happen.
Yeah, I'd say yes and no. I think it's almost better getting used to something with cheats. But I know like Tone Dog doesn't even use the fast or maximum top speed, because it really doesn't make a difference and just kind of makes you go out of control sometimes.
Yeah.
I almost think if you want to play it safe, you're better off not putting on max acceleration, but that will definitely lose a bunch of time. But then you definitely won't like spin out at random like crazy, because that's the one that really does it. Like it takes a couple seconds to hit your top speed anyway, so it only really helps on straightaways. And there's not a lot of those. I think Being gonna barely miss the trigger and put on the left side of the road, which is fine. You can just do a horn jump. If he lined up with the shortcut, could have went through the shortcut in midair. There's no collision. Like the collision kind of carries up into the air with most walls into this game. So if you're going through a tunnel, you can still go through the tunnel 30 feet above the tunnel, but the walls will still be there. For most things. That still holds true for like the dirt jump. You can go through the little dirt jump cubby with a horn jump, or you can go above it. Pretty neat, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Though the car wash one has a weird collision.
I don't think Bacon had one-hit KO on there, so I think he might have just put it in.
Yeah, I think he probably didn't do it after. I didn't see him re-input it after the Burnstorm mission.
Sorry, Bob.
An interesting thing for being after you get out of a Stonecutter's tunnel, you can just drive horn to jump, and then when you get the mission complete thing, just reset your car, and then as you reset, exit your car, and you'll be right at Mr. Burns.
Ooh, that was almost a really clean horn jump from Bacon. Just did a little 360 on the landing. It's always satisfying when you can do a horn jump and land it, and you don't have to reset your car. And you can just keep driving.
It gives you a little momentum boost.
Yeah, when you land in this game, you always get a little speed boost, but you're going so fast anyways in this category. It's just cool to not have to reset your car. Why is Bacon on Unlimited? You would have to ask him. So Being is, he didn't blow up Skinner, nor did he get the greatest escape there either. He definitely still get followed in this category. But I like to go for a horn jump at the start of 2-1, and if I screw it up, I'll just blow up Skinner to play it safe, because you get coins from it.
Yeah, what I normally do at the top of a dirt jump ramp, a horn to jump, and then you pretty much end up close to the car wash, or past the car wash area.
Makes sense. But I think I see Bacon do that more than anyone in this category, where he takes advantage of a lot of straightaways and rounded walls that don't have any sticking out collisions, and he'll just hold accelerate. I try to do that against a lot of walls, but I find myself hitting random pixels and stuff and spinning out. Whereas I see him do it a lot, and he'll just go flying and then like using the top speed cheat to his advantage as much as he can. You'll probably see it a lot on the highway and Apu. So, good place to do that. Now he's using Surrealist, man. Let's go. A little bit close to bumping into the surveillance stand there. The other one with his.
So,
Being gonna miss the horn jump shortcut there.
As happened to me the other day, it is possible that the police, when you get hit and run, will knock you into the follow vehicle, and that really sucks. Because you're just there watching, waiting for them to get unstuck. Especially in 5-1, the corner truck got stuck under the stairs. That's a very important bit to not have hit and run in, because a police car can't just knock you into it as if you're playing snooker.
I guess I should mention, because we didn't really... Oh, like that?
Oh my god.
Well, kind of like that. They almost knocked the black man into him.
Yeah.
I should mention that horn jump that Being did right near the end to skip the whole tunnel. It is something that's like really, really fast. One of the cooler horn jumps in this category. You skip the whole drive in the tunnel and do a horn jump by the fountain and reset your car. You can do it without cheats if you're able to get up by the fountain with certain cars. I forget what car can do it.
I think I know zombie car can.
But I think it's open wheel. That's the one that's actually like useful in runs, possibly, and like Hondo maybe.
Maybe, but I don't think it became.
This is cool from Bacon. The route here that a lot of people have put stuff into routing. I think you might have found something there towards the end, and like Home Dog and Being found the. Oh no, Finesse found that little reset that you can do to put you like similar to the reset that we already do, where you yeet yourself.
Yes. So
And then you're just like done the whole highway segment in 2 seconds. It's so cool. And then you use the max top speed at the end to grab the cheat, so you don't have to run into it. It's such a cool little segment.
Yeah, so I found an easier way to do the original strat we did there. And then, because if you go and hug the wall as soon as you pretty much start and just horn, you don't have to do anything else. You just glide in midair and just get taken to your destination.
It's really great. And then this one, I don't know if Bacon does the strat for the escape at the end of 2.5, but the story behind how that strat was found was I reached out to the person doing the cheat percent task, which I don't think got finished yet. I don't know if it's still in the works or not. And I was wondering if he had any strats that he thinks might be like RTA viable for cheat percent, because I was running it at the time and looking for strats. And he showed me this cool horn jump that he does to similarly to how we do the horn jump in 2.2 to do the like reverse dirt jump. You do that and reset your cars facing to the left and run into the back of the dirt jump and raise up your car so it's doing a little wheelie, and horn jump again. I think he's gonna do it? No. And then you basically get a little bit of a wheelie from the back of that horn jump, and you go straight up into the air really fast. Probably a lot easier on unlimited FPS too, because you tend to go higher and faster with the horn jump.
Yeah, this is one of those categories where FPS differences are quite obvious when you do things, and I think there's a decent split between high and low FPS. Being is going this way.
Ever works.
I think he's just doing the normal 2.2 where we're doing ASM. Yes.
Yeah. Not that much slower.
I mean, it makes sense. If this is what you're comfortable with, and you know, then why not?
This is like also being second run of the category ever.
Yeah.
But whatever you're used to. So you're definitely not going to be able to get the drop with all those cars blocking him. I don't even know if he knows you can get the drop with your car. You got ESS all running around in the black screen.
So he can skip the... Yeah.
That would be smart. We would do that at AS7 if it was. That's pretty funny. I think he was just disoriented from not knowing where he was in the black screen and was like, ooh, a phone booth. I'm gonna use it. Both of the runners have hidden run. I'd love to see it.
The only time we make use of that ESS is in Hundo.
Yeah.
And NG Plus, technically.
You still have to Alt-Tab and then use the phone booth. And
yeah,
you're not even skipping that fast of a camera pan in NG Plus. It's like barely even worth it. It's like 2 bits of extra menuing for a short camera pan skip. But it still is worth it. Oh my goodness. That is a pretty funny ending. That's probably the most optimal way to... That's probably the most optimal way to... especially if you still want to get the wasp on the roof to finish the mission. I usually... Or I have lately been skipping that wasp on the roof and getting that second last drop he did in my car without getting out. Like, as like the 5th or 6th drop. What the heck was... Did Being... What is going on? Did he missed a trigger. Huh? Oh, because you have to be in a... The trigger for that is actually really small. Oh yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Not sure what he's going, but that works. Well, horn jumping is a very effective way to do escape missions. Just get height. The height works as distance. Oh, a little bit of a pile up there. The Krusty Burger. All good. And unlimited cutscene skip. Oh god.
Hello, drivers.
I don't think he got it. Wait. Uh.
Well.
I mean, I would stress about, like, telling him what to do, but I know Bacon knows what to do when the game crashes and stuff. It's just, maybe the starting coins we need to worry about. Yeah, I think he's doing that.
Yeah, technically.
Gotta hide the illegal mods. I think it's just starting coins that we'd have to worry about, and that's it. I think that's what he forgot there. I don't know.
Don't you have to do unlock all missions and
then the starting time on the
starting coins and
this is weird because we don't know if he would have gotten cutscene skip or not, but he got to the mission complete, so I'd say he finished the mission.
Yeah,
we can retime it at the end if it even matters, because there's nothing, there's no like overall time tiebreaker. It's just who has the best time. So if it does end up mattering, we can retime things.
Yeah, it's not like this is going to like seeds or anything in the future. This is literally just knockouts. So
yeah. So I think he's just unlock all missions starting coins.
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only the finest sugars and waters. Plus, it has a special ingredient.
So yeah, I forgot that you have to go to a new game.
For the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go. You need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved.
Oh yeah, and it's easier to time this way as well, because we just subtract 40 seconds and he'll start from... I'd say he starts from 3-1, and at worst we can just add on a minute.
Yeah.
Like for the cutscene skip. I don't know, you can't really do the whole mission again just to do the cutscene skip, and then we'd have to subtract the time that he took doing the mission.
I'd say we do that, and then if it gets close, we ask Being his opinion. At the end, if it's within a minute, we ask Being.
Oh, sorry, you have to go to new game. Did you already answer that? Sorry, I kind of tuned out.
For what?
You have to go to new game when you want to use unlock. Or sorry, not unlock. Starting coins.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's the only way it'll actually work.
I believe if you open up a tutorial save, it will go to 0.
And I don't actually know what crash that was. I could just like guess that while he was in the phone booth, the cop got close to him and busted him or something, but the cop wasn't that close to him. I've seen weird things like that in this category, but that just seemed like something to do with using the phone booth, which seems unrelated to the category.
Yeah, there are some times where, obviously the game, if you try and do two things at once,
360
will break.
Being blown up, a lot of cars this mission. Not even a 7-minute sellout.
Ooh.
Oh, disgrace to the category. I'm kidding. Oh.
Well, he did drive through the tunnel, so that does waste a few seconds.
I should have paid more attention in the gym.
Yeah, I've never had any crashes actually crash related to the category. The only one I had was the related to the loading files while waiting setting in the FPS mod setting, which makes your game crash when it's on for too long when you warp levels. It just depends. I've heard mixed things about that. It happens to some people and it doesn't have to. So that's weird. being gonna probably go instead of I see most people, including myself, go through the little shortcut there by the movie theater or whatever, rather than going left of it. It seems a lot easier than just going to the left of it.
Yeah,
There's
I
collision
stopped
on the
going.
left and the right of you as yeah, being went to the left of that as well. What? And then smack into the sign. Uh-oh. Is that gonna work?
Here goes my college money.
Oh, did not expect that to work so well.
The number, that is.
Unfortunately, we can't add like a plus how many minutes or whatever. It's just Bacon restreaming. I was just thinking like, oh, we should add that. That he's luckily we had a restreamer in the first place for such short notice, but it is Bacon restreaming and doing the run at the same time. I think it's pretty neat. Gonna play it slow for 3-3 because of the traffic. And then you can get the drops really, really fast. I completely missed his 3-2. How fast was that I just completely missed it?
It was pretty good, but this is
Fun
another
mission.
one where I don't improv a cheat until after the mission, just because I
Nah,
didn't like
that's
doing
the
it.
best way to do it, where Bacon did there, because you get the coins for Cletus.
Yeah.
Whee! What the? How did he get there?
I don't know.
Being the dude. Oh, horn jump. You can do these little horn jumps and just land on the road so much more consistently on low FPS.
He almost got the card. That could be a cheap percent handle. That right there.
You have to get every single card that you can in your car. That's the strat.
Grandpa.
Being is gonna get boat jump here. Nope, he's gonna skip over it and go out of bounds. Wait. Aww. I thought he was gonna like use it to his advantage. Is he still? What is?
Well, he got the card.
You got it. What are you gonna do when you talk to Millhouse? How are you gonna talk to Millhouse? Oh, okay. That was pretty cool. I didn't know the area loaded in right there. I always see people drive around that trigger when they're doing out of bounds or NMW.
I need speed. More speed.
That definitely something he's not gonna get his car out of.
I hope those
For
were
rock jump. How do you manage to get such a long car in such a skinny spot? That was funny.
Oh, would he get second car strat? He gets it.
That's
Woo.
it. That was close. He gets. Sometimes these hidden collect missions can be a little more tedious because muscle memory goes out the window.
What's going on in this town? I hope kids.
Huh? Oh.
Excuse. Out of my way.
We do now have to be careful that Bacon doesn't accidentally skip a
Lisa
mission.
Simpson at your service.
This is true. I think we'll notice. Or someone will. I think I'm paying enough attention to notice that. But it's a good point.
Strike one. Counterfeit designer jeans. The foulest of
Oh,
all
being warping to 3-1 and now having to watch Japan in.
Sweet. Forward momentum.
Also, did Bacon... we didn't find the amount of coins for him. He did do starting coins. I don't know why I'm questioning it, because we saw the new... They can load a new game, but I wasn't paying attention to how many coins he had. That's a nice drop. This is my least favorite mission in the whole run, 3-5. 901? Okay.
Crime doesn't take a big
I'm
thing.
sure, as long as he doesn't have like 2,000 right now. It's a fine amount. That was a pretty fast split. So, something that is neat that I'm pretty sure that I'm seeing from Bacon is he's using the scroll wheel to do horn jumps so that he does little tiny horns with the scroll wheel and you don't go absolutely flying into the air on unlimited FPS with the horn jump. He can actually land some of them and he doesn't have to reset his car.
Oh, being the whole...
I don't think you can get past that. What the kind of reset point is that?
No, he
I think
landed
it
with
assumed,
dam, so-
yeah, it assumed he fell into the dam, so from there with the car. Interesting.
Because that's the on foot like reset point when you're trying to get the card.
The game doesn't think you're gonna drive there. Yeah. Being missed a fish. Yeah, he realized. Okay. I don't know if he has time. Oh, that's Bacon, not Being. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, he has time. This is cheaper, isn't it?
Not just that, but you have to get past here with like 5 seconds to go in Hundo. So he has time.
Yeah, as long as the cops don't run into him like 5 times over.
But a fail here would bring Being back into it a little.
I only noticed missed the fish because the 12th was the 11th, and that's the funny thing. It wasn't funny. Well, it was still made the funny line. Well,
Off the stage. So a funny thing there was Being was getting all the car bombs, but you don't get coins for car bombs in this mission.
I did want to pay attention to if Bacon did boat jump or not in 3-2, because I want to see if he does it here. No, so he's gonna completely skip it. I don't know if he actually got boat jump or not. Looks like he's gonna do a little tiny horn jump. Yup, that's cool.
Hey Bart, get in the car. So a 10
Go save the game. Is it crashing when he's level warping? Is that what's going on? Wait, what? Wait, why? It didn't crash, did it? I feel like
Is
it added
this
that.
his main? What?
That wasn't a crash at all. I think he restarted. Wait, what? Because he saved. What about
That's
coins?
a very slow.
Oh wait, no, he saved, so coins. Okay.
That's a very slow main menu warp.
I get it.
Kind sir, could you give me a lift?
Yeah, I'll just ask him after what's up. This is strange. Less inputs? Wait, it would technically be faster. So just shut your game off and save it. Wait, would it? Because of in-game time. I don't think that's what's going on, because he had a crash earlier. But if you just
your timer
shut off your game.
No, because the loads are only when the game is loading. If your game isn't on, the timer will still go.
Yeah, I think you're right. And it also will still go while you're saving, which is just crazy slow.
Yeah, the loadless timer IGT will only take into account when the game is loading.
Interesting.
It's like if you have a crash whilst loading, the the timer will pause until the moment the game actually crashes, and then we'll continue.
Excuse me.
I know that, but so if you actually shut it off yourself, it won't.
Yeah, if you shut the game off, it will count as gameplay because it's not a load. It's why you can close the game and come back 2 days later and have like a 48-hour time.
Keith has a good point, but I don't know why it would make a difference. Maybe actually the menuing could build up and be just overall slower. I don't know. Being with the backup, but he's still gonna have to get out of the car a little bit. That's okay. Yeah, I get that now, Towson, my bad. But, maybe? I think he took the opportunity to take it off, but I don't know. I don't think it matters that much.
Yeah, considering where like this,
I agree.
Considering where the save point is and everything, I don't see it being that much faster, if anything. He did adjust his screen whilst in the pause menu, so maybe he had something he needed to change slightly in the restream.
So, got hit and run again, but honestly, the worst that can probably happen here is they just crash into Cletus. Unless he tries to like go too close, may bump him. He's gonna a little too early on the donut truck. Just gonna try to park in front of it. Uh-oh. This is like the worst with cheats. And you try to catch up to it, and then you stop, and then you flip, and then you catch up to it again, and stop, and flip, and it pushes you. You should be fine now. You're almost better off just facing it and smacking it a bunch of times with the e-brake boost.
And this is another mission where I don't input the cheat until after I get the drops.
It's understandable too.
There's a few points in this category where if you know you can't control things, it's better to just not have the cheats on, like a mission or two.
You can wig them out of pure rage.
I wish I had some really big tires like I saw on the TV one.
That's gonna cost me.
Oh, dog, dang it!
Traffic is the best in this category. Words no one has ever said until now. Getting the lost. I think it makes sense if you missed the trailer park, but you might have been able to get the school lost. But either way, like, coins are coins. Coins are good. Just because this is cheap percent doesn't mean coins can't be an issue sometimes. They definitely can be. The category is a lot faster too, so typically you want to be grabbing car bombs and coins that are faster only, because you're able to get more car bombs to cut out on coins. Therefore, you don't want to be going out of your way to blow up cars that are out of your way, just the ones that are in your way.
That was a neat little bunny hop there from Bacon. He just bunny hopped for the police car. Just.
Being didn't have the. Oh, what the heck? Skill. He has a family.
Marge Simpson, at your service.
Being had to like fight his way through the cops in the Stonecutter tunnel. Stonecutter tunnel? Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's it.
Did he not put the one-hit KO back
Nope.
on?
No, he just left it off. Probably either to not get hit and run in this mission, or yeah, I don't know why else. This mission can kind of stink with hit and run.
One thing I noticed when looking at the bracket for this is the first 4 seeds are quite close together. Then the next 2 seeds are like 10 minutes behind, but very close together.
Yeah. So there's a good chance, but you never know, upsets do happen, that the semifinals ends up being the top 4 that are all very close together in terms of time. And then there's a 10-minute gap between Finesse and Hilbert.
It's a shame that Homer of Steel couldn't make it, because that would have made 5.
Ooh, almost.
Oh no!
It looked like it was gonna run into him. This is okay. Yeah, understandable.
Lisa Simpson,
He takes the coins and runs. I don't know what else you can do there.
No, I don't think there was anything else there.
You could wait, but it could be worse. And he's in the lead. He probably knows it, so he's smarter every second.
Yeah. So, 2 of the top seeds obviously couldn't play.
I had a feeling he was gonna do that. That was cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, he didn't do that the first time, did he?
I think they didn't even box up there.
I don't know.
So, Potato, how do you feel that your world record is coming under some threat by people?
I think it's good. More competition is better. It gives me more reason to run this category, and it's my favorite category extension, obviously, by far. If there's more competition, there's more reason to have to defend my time. Assuming people even want to run it after the tournament, which hopefully more people do. It showcases how good of a category it is.
I don't have any brackets.
Having hit and run going through the trailer park kind of stinks sometimes. They'll like always hit you head on and make you lose sometimes. The police.
So, being not kicking the mailbox or Cletus, and just warping here, not getting ESS or Malibu, which
probably
I don't
faster.
like. Probably, but the
I
kind
don't...
of narrow physics, like,
sucks.
almost there, yeah.
You can't turn at all, it's so bad. And I think it would have been faster to reset his car, but that was cool landing that. Aw. That was such a weird time to get busted, because he had blown them up, but I think they busted him right before. The strangest bust I've ever had in this category actually happened to me, I think, yesterday. I was going for part 1 cutscene skip, and you can't get hit, you can't get busted after mission completes, right? So I used the phone booth and walked into the police car as I used the phone booth, and prevented me from pausing the game. It busted me because I walked into it. And it prevented me from pausing the game, so I couldn't get the cutscene skip. It was really strange because of the black screen and then the ding, and then like it wouldn't pause. Oh, that was really close for being. That almost should have busted him. Canyon Arrow just barely blew it up.
It was so
Yeah,
long
so
ago that I'll have to
being
describe
parked
it in
specifically in a
sepia
way
tone.
that
Well, as I recall,
the
it
cop
was
car
sort of
would
a
have
cosmic
driven
kind of thing.
into the canyon
Shaped
arrow
kind of like a
before hitting
plant with
him.
an old-fashioned radio antenna coming
Yeah,
off
that
it.
is a thing you can't do in this category. Is like if there's cops chasing you and you need to get out of the car, just park your car in a bigger way so they're more likely to hit it. I don't know if he did it on purpose and if you're joking or not. But it's a good point.
When he was still, because he was driving and like it looked like he drove a few inches more than he needed to.
Makes
Really.
sense.
So it looks like smart play. It could have been an accident, but it did look purposeful.
And then no need to main menu warp going into Cola Wars. Because it doesn't matter what car you use, it's all preference.
Yeah, and the only reason why we really do it anyway is because in ASM we can't do Malibu color trucks because that's no bueno.
In this category, we tend to just lean towards the cars that either control the best and or have the least menuing in the phone booth. I mean, you do have to use a phone booth.
It's why in NG Plus for 2% we use Farini so much because it's such a good handling car.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually optimal, but I definitely do it as well. It's one of those cars that when you hit a wall, it doesn't like to do a 360 breakdance like the Canyon Arrow. It likes to get a good bounce and just keep going.
And the open wheel can be quite wild with it.
Depending on what cheats you input, it could actually be pretty fast, but from my experience with all of the cheats, you catch air very, very easily. You just kind of hit accelerate and fly because it's like downforce and really light. Kind of is like realistic. Like if you were to go really fast with a real F1 car, with the way it like, I don't know how F1 cars work. I know they're really light cars. Yeah, catch a little bit of air, they go flying. If you ever seen that.
Yeah, it's like
it's kind of like that. If your car just goes flying when you go too fast.
yeah, it's a bit like more like an Indy car than an F1 car, more.
Yeah,
I
guess so.
Too fast, they just take off. F1 cars tend to want to go back to the ground. Indy cars, if you hit them air, would fly
Bacon,
into.
no. Just barely makes it over the tree pit. Unfortunate. We have to reset his car back there. Funny though. Get the box. He has he'll have like 700 out of Marge. That's pretty solid. You might skip a box or two and a couple wasps and Apu and then make up for it with some car bombs. It just depends how many car bombs he gets in Apu, but I think he'll be fine.
Well, that was a huge.
He's doing the little horn jumps. You can kind of hear the horn beeping a couple extra times when he does it because he's hitting the scroll wheel. I'm gonna get all the coins on foot. I don't even think he needs it all, to be honest, but it doesn't hurt. And you can get those coins at the Krusty Burger and do like a little horn jump to go backwards through the Krusty Glass there. Probably even faster with a little mini horn jump. But, I mean, it's kind of a straightaway anyways, just going the casual ASM route like Bacon did there. I don't think that makes much of a difference. Horn jumping over, like, backwards through shortcuts, though, is fun. And Bacon will probably be driving the 5-1 backwards, which we deemed as faster now, or will he be doing the limo route? Wait, no, he didn't buy the limo, did he? He's just gonna do forwards? Okay. Maybe Being will go backwards. I think Being does. So like the new route for 5-1 is to go backwards and do a set of 2 horn jumps that Tone Dog and Being like found it a long time ago, and then I saw Tone Dog doing it in runs, and I'm like, oh, this actually looks fast. You do like 2 horn jumps and you're at the DMB, and then you do another horn jump and you're at the to go backwards through the shortcut where you start 5-1, this shortcut that he's coming up to here, and then reset your car and then drive to where he is now. I think it's 10 seconds faster. Very cool.
And interestingly, for people who don't know, we always do late American here just because we need to reset the cheats for 5-3, and before 5-2 is like the best place to do it.
Yeah, because then if, like just saying that kind of just sounds like, well, why? Why don't you just do it right before 5-3 like we do the other missions? But if you buy the car built for Homer, which you need to start 5-3, then main menu warp, you get the Longhorn back. Most people probably understand that, but from a more casual standpoint, might not know that when you main menu warp, you get your level car back. You'd have to go all the way to the phone booth and back.
And not just that, it's one of those like nuances of a game that you know, but sometimes until
is he gonna push it? He's gonna push it.
No.
Alright. This is really funny because it still has pathing, and it's not that. It's a better backup than restarting the mission. It's really funny though.
This is what happened to me the other day. But just
this blew my mind when I found out that this worked. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out of this. He's gonna have to go around the fire truck and push it.
No, he can
hit maneuver it.
So
and it'll just wait. It's still back up. It's backed up. What?
Yeah, no, it does. It does. It can reverse. It just can't go forward.
I hope he didn't really push it in there even harder. No, it's good. Okay.
So it has reversed though, but yeah.
Oh, that's up. He needs to go back and get it. Let's go. Yeah, he told me he was doing this in a race through voice chat, and it blew my mind that this is even possible. I think if he didn't get stuck on the fire truck, it would definitely be a better backup than restarting. Thinking a stronger car? Yeah.
So this is similar to what happened to me the other day, but just I got snookered into hitting him under the stairs. I even warned him about the stairs earlier.
Oh no.
Being also going forward here.
Aww.
So
we'll definitely see Tone Dog in the semifinals. I know he does the backwards route. Whoa.
Yeah. We do have a semifinals, but Tone Dog does have a bye to that semifinals.
7 people made it, and figured the fairest way to do that is give first person a bye. And then,
yeah.
I think I mentioned that makes it so that there will be 6 matches, but there's actually going to be 7 because we need the 3rd place match as well. Just a good amount of matches. Wrapped up relatively quickly. Hopefully it doesn't drag on as long as like the rando tourney. We all know that's a good meme.
I know we have all 3 of our first round matches have been booked.
Yeah, I went to bed and woke up and they were all booked within like 2 of them were booked within a couple hours of me waking up, or like for the matches to be with it.
So next, I believe you and Tone Dog are commentating.
Yeah. So let's go. Finished 5-1 finally. It's a hard mission. Gotta push a car the whole way. It'd be neat if the game had, or you know what, if even any modders made it, like added that into their mod where you have to push a car. And because you know that it's already possible in the vanilla game, because some follow cars keep their husks and continue to drive, Being's definitely gonna fail.
I've
You
had
can like,
some.
you could probably add it into like a donut mod or some sort of mod of the game where you push a husk for a mission. That'd be really, really cool.
Nice try, foolish driver. Here we are at the
So, interestingly, like hit and collect missions, you can't hit and expect them to drop.
300 horses.
But this mission, you can push, which is weird.
It's because it doesn't actually have a proper husk. It keeps the body when it blows up.
Such a four-wheel disgrace.
Bacon getting some extra coins. He needed the early hospital. And might as well get the wasp if you're there with the horn. Understandable.
Being manipulating the stairs of doom quite nicely.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4
Does not manipulate the dumpster.
I almost would have taken the shortcut. But that works too. Bacon's gonna try to maybe get some sort of backup, but he's just gonna squeeze right out of it.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
No way.
This is not good
That's
for my
pretty
insurance.
clutch. Even if he gets like 4 drops out of that. That's a pretty solid backup. I thought he was actually gonna get him stuck in the tree. That's pretty good.
Shiva smiles on such behavior. Quickly! Thank you. Come again.
Unfortunate 5-1s from both brothers.
Oh, I had better hurry.
And
Last time I left this store, hoodlums
being
were not
realizing
ready to
he's in the wrong costume.
hurry up or
But his coins are really nice.
Yeah, probably won't have to worry about coins at all until after buying the Goldex, even if that. That would have been a terribly timed time for him to buy the wrong costume if he did. A terribly timed moment if he had bought the wrong costume right after I said that.
I know Bacon used to buy classy.
It makes no sense.
Yes.
Hope I am still the light runner I
Yeah, I think the best route to do here is to get that one wasp on foot. Assuming that you've already gotten 2, and that these 2 don't have collision, you get that one on foot, then you get the police station on foot, and then go. Because you don't spend any time getting these wasps in armor truck. You just go. And they shouldn't have collision, only... Wait, you get... Oh yeah, they don't have collision because Bacon got 2 right after Big Many Warping. It's gonna... Yeah, let's go. This is cool. Oh, it didn't work. Sometimes that works, and... What is going on? Is it gonna work now? You can make Wiggum take the shortcut. Oh, he changed his mind. He wants to do it. Yeah.
Ganesh.
I don't know if it was worth the minus 50 coins, but that's definitely faster. That's cool. You can make up those coins easily.
Wasn't
You
it
can do that in ASM. It's
Yeah.
harder.
Lee did that, if I remember correctly?
fresh air and of you. Look out! My flesh is less resilient than it looks. I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Went on a wild chase with the baby van. Both runners having a rough time in food. It's a nice push.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
Both runners getting him stuck on a tree as their backup.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving? Oh, never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
And 10. Meanwhile, Bacon's probably had a pretty good 5-4 doing that shortcut thing.
Oh, dear.
And this follow is going really fast. But depending on what kind of route he does here, could be a pretty good split. blow up the truck.
I smashed my skull.
3 coins. He really does need the coins.
Go.
You gonna jump up? Yeah. Again. First one was a little too much, and the first one was a little bit not enough, and the second one was a little too much. It sounded like he used his actual horn for. Why did the? Oh, okay. Oh.
So, you said earlier about how coins can still be an issue in cheap percent.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, there's no music. No music.
Oh no. Being's coins are perfectly acceptable.
Cardio is shot. Whew. My giant
And
gun
gets a
is-
police wasp. Let's go.
No. Will we get music? Yay!
Crickets.
Music is back.
So Being, unlike Bacon, Being does have to be careful here because he has 1-hit KO on, so he can't do the little shortcut that Bacon did.
If I'm Bacon, how do I fix these coins? I probably just do late Golbex and then try to do early Crusty Loop, which is kind of like I'd probably do that anyways. The early Crusty Loop is fast, but like, and even then, just use all of the time you have then to buy the Golbex, the extra time to buy the Golbex, and then to like just blow up more cars. I don't know. You almost like it's faster to main menu warp after 5-7 because you get to skip an extra camera pan rather than after 6-1. But if you don't and main menu warp after 1, then you can. Oh, he's going really fast. Oh my god! Oh, he's flying. Then you can blow up some extra cars in 6-1. It might be worth as well. What in the world is going on?
So, Being was quite a bit behind Bacon at one point.
Yeah, he gained on him probably by like 30 seconds or more in 5-1, even with failing.
Yeah. And yes, there's still probably about 3 to 4 minutes difference, but Bacon is having a few like small errors you don't really see from Bacon.
Well, the coins have the potential, and like big potential because of how low they are, even with the category, to catch up with them. But we'll see. Just blow up the car here and there, and then we'll fix it. Oh my god. But you could just use these like 30 extra 40 seconds before you have to get to wig them to just blow up like 10 cars. There's no harm in that in this category. Not that slow.
That's totally not supposed to happen. Possible service good is beat to the community. Shut up and take
Smart.
charity.
Gonna get the van.
Chicks love it when I do this.
The other one. Did he make menu warp again? He had to have. He kicked Wasp. I wasn't paying attention, but it's the only way that makes sense. Which does make sense. He needs coins. You just horn jump into them and it's guaranteed. I didn't think of that. What happened to Being? I was paying attention to Bacon because he has hit and run and his coins. Imagine he just got he blew up the garbage. Oh no. But did he have the cheat off? He had the cheat off, didn't he?
No. Being didn't. He was doing car bombs in 5-4.
Oh, okay.
Shake my head, but I didn't hear my thoughts about it.
Well, I saw something funny happen at the start of his first 5-5, and I thought he pushed the garbage truck. I don't know.
So, Being has almost 500 coins more than what Bacon had at this point.
Mine, all mine.
Ooh.
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpsons style.
Spinning out a bit. That's okay. Almost would have been better off grabbing that bed, but he did a pretty good job fixing his coins in 5-6. Blowing up everything and getting those wasps actually did end up paying off, it seems. And unlimited cutscene skip number 2. Well, number 1 out of 1, actually. Yeah, we've resorted to cheating on Speed Simpsons for entertainment now. Sorry, guys. It's what sells. The people want to see us cheat.
I would not believe it.
Oh, oh, he got it! Almost fell off the fire truck before getting the drop. And I wasn't paying attention to if Bacon main menu worked here or if he's going to after this mission.
I think we're up in the box. Okay, bow
Oh.
jump. Okay.
Thought he was gonna get just the wasp. He's gonna get another wasp? Yeah. But he's pushing it. He was pushing the wasp, but it wasn't blowing up.
So that was actually very smart from Bacon. This is being...
Yeah, I think he wants the Globex here. It
Yeah.
is a lot slower to get it. He's 1 coin short. Oh, he has
No,
it.
he's got it.
He waited to see if he was 1 coin short because it looked like it, but I think he hit an object.
Yeah, he hit a tree before hitting the Itchy and Scratchy truck.
Barney,
So he made menu warp and
Bart
then
Simpson.
wait. Yeah, okay, yes, he didn't make menu warp. I was gonna say, yeah, he still has 1 hit KO on. He has to.
Barney, we're fine by me.
Okay, so this is the furthest I've ever seen Armor Truck get in 2%.
He's gonna miss the strat. Oh. Oh no, how is he gonna back it up? Oh, whoa! How did he do it? Whoa! Well, you're really better off going backwards from here. You should, at the very least, take the shortcut, but there's the even faster horn jump route. But that's okay. What? Hello? What?
Frick.
He just clipped through the wall just because he was going too fast. Well, we gotta try to replicate that. You could probably do like the reverse sellout horn jump by just driving through the wall fast enough.
I think
I don't remember this being
it's
here
that
before.
mixed with low FPS because I know you could do that.
Eat my dust,
Oh, your
dust
mic
eaters.
is the volume is going up and down. I'm not sure what's happening. I want to let you know.
Alright,
Oh,
so
I'm on mobile.
Ah,
coming through, no problem.
And I got excited, so I'm sorry, guys.
well, that's an interesting way to finish the mission. Just driving up the side of legit business. Wolf runners,
Whoa, wicked.
face planting, reverse dirt jump, one jump. That one jump. Okay.
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
And he gets it. Let's go. So I don't think being main menu warped, so probably we'll see I mean menu warp after 6-1, and if not, it'll accidentally blow up the follow car beforehand. It only loses like 10 seconds, and then it's just kind of a, oh, I'm stupid moment. It's funny when it happens. It's the car just drives into your car and blows up.
This is Bart Simpson.
Unless it's really bouncy, and then, you know, it'll just go over you.
You just have to restart anyways.
Yeah.
So Bacon is gonna get a really, really fast 6-5 split. He's gonna hold on to ESS until 6-5. He's gonna use it, and actually, would it be faster to just use the phone booth after then? I think it with the strat for cheap percent is to use those mini horn jumps with the scroll wheel, and you can like blow up Skinner during the mission, like starting. I don't know if it would be faster to use the phone booth after blowing them up still then. I think it would be. And then because if you use the phone booth after blowing them up, you don't have to wait to use the phone booth again if you have ESS, so that you don't spawn the car on top of Skinner and knock him over.
Bart Simpson
Because that is the thing.
I blame his computer navigation system.
And
Just about
we're looking. Sorry.
Asphalt eaters. Whoa! Move it or lose it, tool.
Oh no, he's not gonna. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Funny moment.
CPS check.
He did the funny. Bacon almost got cut off. Yeah, he almost got cut off and it looked like he had a chance at it, but I think the only reason that you didn't hit him is because of fast acceleration. And because he was going so fast, he couldn't slow down in time to get the duff truck in the strat. So this is like, I don't think it could have gone any worse, to be honest. That was unfortunate. It's like not a lot you could do there either. Luckily, you can just horn jump that.
If in doubt, just phone jump.
Yes, Bacon had a weird crash when he used a phone booth before getting cutscene skip. Yeah, I should just tell everyone he's on really, really good pace and the category's just fast. Everyone that asks from now on. He's just having a good run.
Wouldn't be too much
You know,
trouble.
just gonna go get sub 1 hour.
Fine by me.
If he knows how to do the out of bounds here, he can save a couple seconds. You can. I found it out of bounds here a while ago, but I don't give myself any credit for it because all these strats I found were streamable links that expired, and someone else found it later on without cheats. I think it was Hamster, where you can do it out of bounds on that bridge with an e-brake boost and a little geet with the Globex. You can do it very easily if you get on the bridge there and horn jump. You can skip driving inbounds to the end of the mission. Another thing I will mention that I like about this category, and hopefully I'm not jinxing anything, is runs don't really tend to drag on that much. Obviously this race is a lot closer than I expected to with the 2nd versus 7th seed, but like if you're having a bad run, it's cheat percent, so you can just finish that split that you just failed and lost a minute to in like another minute, rather than like everything's just faster, so it hurts less when you're on a bad run. You can have more fun with the category. You're doing things that you're not used to doing. You can mess around with more strats.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
I feel
Maybe
like
I'm
if
just biased though, because I love the category.
I don't mind having a run because then you can just try new like dumb little strats that you think of. You're just like, oh, can you horns jump here? Oh no, that failed. But you couldn't. But sometimes it's like, oh damn, that's fast.
Yeah, well, sometimes you find something new. And it's fast. Especially when there's like 12 runs on the board.
Sometimes you smack your face off a wall. Sometimes you become a hero. You know.
Looks like he's gonna get Crustulu in his car. Yep. Still gonna be a bit under. Almost better off not blowing up the sedan and hoping that it gets a beach box. You might even finish the mission before that happens if you go fast enough. Oh, you gotta blow it up. It should blow up when it lands. It's funny. Yep. if you hit a car and it doesn't blow up, it will blow up the next tick of damage it takes, no matter what. So a lot of the times when cars land like flat wheeled like that, like will clip into the ground the tiniest bit and take damage. I think that's why they take damage when that happens. Bacon is getting so unlucky with this bus, man. Oh my goodness. He reset his car and they were waiting for him. He hit the trigger. That was cool. Oh,
Gun paused.
I was gonna say I think it actually might. I think we have one strat for part 2 cutscene. Well, Derek has the one pause strat. Drive. There's another strat where you turn around after you get under the finish line, and I like doing that. Some people say it lowers your FPS, but 100%. If you yeet up into the air, I have a feeling that it lags your game because it's loading in, like, there's so much on your screen at once that it will lag the game more and give you a better chance at getting it. But that's just like Char conspiracy theory brought to you by Potato.
Oh, this is gonna rock. My name is Bart.
My name is Bart.
Dad.
Piece of cake.
For being FMJ, see if he gets the strat. Yeah, I think it's faster, especially if you're not doing the horn jumping into Skinner, to use the phone booth after the mission, because you have a whole mission complete to use the phone booth where you're just sitting there like this. He like got out of his car to use it, and then probably realized he already had it. Bacon just, what the heck? Did he horn jump into there, or?
Yeah, the mini horn jumps you can like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I did that in my last run. I didn't know those times had collision until the other day.
Devs are sleeping on board. Guess I'll have to use a hog for a pillow now.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new consistent way to get out of bounds. You horn jump from behind the cemetery, bounce off the sign, and get yeeted out. Consistent. Fast. I could see the cheaper tasks like doing something crazy like that, where it just horn jumps from like downtown and banks off of 2 walls and gets out of bounds.
So who's making this cheaper than Taz?
I don't remember the guy's name, and it's been like a year, and I probably shouldn't mention it because I have a feeling it got discontinued. I probably shouldn't mention it because people are gonna be like, oh, when's it gonna come out? But Bacon's gotta do some collecting, and he's gonna have to reset his car. Unfortunate landing. It's one, maybe he'll land on the other one. Oh, close. It should still have a collision unless he got the neighbor's one. No, he got the neighbor's one. Oh, he has enough. Perfect. Wait. He definitely hit enough objects, but one of them didn't give him a coin. Perfect. Honestly, this game seems like impossible to actually task like properly to actually do everything as fast as possible. So so many variations with FPS and different PCs playing the game capable of different things. It doesn't make that much of a difference, mainly the FPS. And also, like, you'll find a way to do something crazy and like bounce off of 2 walls and get out of bounds and do a mission in 30 seconds, and then if you worked hard enough at it for like an hour, you could probably find a way to save a frame from that, and then like another frame. Like, it seems like endless with how fast you could potentially do every mission. There's like games that are more linear are much easier to task, probably. Like, it's very understandable why there's not a proper task for this game already.
It's like why it's going to be a lot harder to blindfold run than some other games.
Yeah.
Like SM64 has a good task and is also blindfoldable, whereas I don't think this game really is either, because we have a lot of variances in things like traffic cycles.
I think you could get away with blindfolding like half of the missions, but you would have to like dedicate a lot of time to each mission in particular and learn them like all again.
Yeah.
And like some of them you probably just couldn't, like destruction missions or follow missions. Also, Bacon's out of bounds, which is probably could go for a really, really fast 7-3 here. Never mind. Gets back in the car. It'd still be really fast.
Nice alien craft.
Oh fuck. Sorry, excuse me. But what the heck? It's so cool. We just freaking full speed into the beam and then horn jumps. I don't even like horn jump into the beam, but it's so fast.
Oh, being definitely on PB pace.
Let's go. Oh yeah, for sure. You can get like an 8-minute home or 2 with things going right in this category. Or better.
I think he has a 141 or something.
What the heck, game? Oh, was he so? Oh, he just barely didn't get.
Oh.
His car is gonna be soft locked. I think he has to restart the mission. I think. Yeah.
I know Tone Dog just like leaves the car park to the start of the office.
I feel like we could find a way to make it more consistent. Like, it could be as simple as just holding accelerate and not turning. I've never played around with it. Alright, you can like consistently get the burns and not soft-lock your car. Out of bounds, let's go. He's cheating, yeah. Also, you need to add like 20 seconds on the Bacon's timer, because we had a game crash. For those of you that aren't like just tuning in.
One side, Roadhog dude.
Definitely.
Where the heck is he?
Yeah, Bacon is definitely ahead. We don't know the exact IGT, but RTA, he is definitely ahead. We'll get some math.
Dean's gotta hurry.
Yeah, we'll get some math nerds on it later to check the final time.
The 360 Hearst dodge from being sorry. That was cool though. He's gonna get Oh. Pay for effort though. Trying to dodge all of those. That's like the worst place to have hit and run in the entire run. That trailer park in 7-2. You just get absolutely bullied by police. Because they just keep spawning and hitting you and spawning and hitting you. Every time you blow one up, another one spawns right at the start of it.
And Bacon is on the final stretch now.
So, will we see a sub 1 minute 77? This actually blows my mind. He's out. He goes so fast here too. This is like the scariest thing in the world for me. Actually, he's not even that fast. Oh, he didn't spawn in the car though, so we can just go back and get the waves. And it would be really funny though if the game still crashes when he gets to the alien car because it was like spawned in for a frame. But I'm pretty sure he didn't spawn it in. I'm pretty sure you have to get there. Try number 3, it's okay. It's still good.
See, if he does this about 10 more times, Being will be in with a shot.
A couple more.
Oh no.
You got this. You're good.
I think you jinxed
Oh, is it?
with a sub 1.
I think I did. Is that close enough? Uh-oh. The heck? This is fine.
Oh no, Being.
This is a great ending. Well, the area's reloaded now, so he's gotta do it again. Going full speed. Oh, we got it. Resetting the car in the safer spot. Oh, he's on that awkward spot where there's like no collision on the ground because he's too low and was just sitting there hovering. I've lost a run to that before because the alien car just kind of looked at me and yeeted itself into me. Like, oh, you're just gonna sit there? Bang, and blew up the waist and blew itself up with it.
Hopefully no boats here.
And into the feed.
Okay, that's a lawsuit.
Let's go. I have no clue what the final time is gonna be on that. Easy. And Being's probably on PvP page. Playing pretty good. This is RTA plus like 20 something minutes.
So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernail.
No, yeah, real world record.
That fortune teller was
Being
right.
loaded
I do
in
end up
and
dying
we're stuck in a
spaceship
fence.
crash.
I didn't check, but I believe someone's gonna beat me. But I'll check.
Dad, I'm really proud of you for rescuing us all from that alien invasion.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No, homie. You're the town hero.
Sweet. And the ninja babysitters? Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog dream. Dad, your fans want you outside.
Fans? Oh, those fans.
So this game did crash, so that's why the time was at 104. So it crashed at...
At least our show was a success.
There would have been like 5 seconds after it crashed.
At least we don't
Before you actually... Or not 5 seconds, a couple seconds before he got the cutscene skip. Because he had to do the menuing and then wait for the mission complete. 22:37. Or wait, 30. Hold on. You have 32. Oh, I have 33. Sorry. My bad. I didn't actually pause it.
That guy deserves such a probing. Who are these people? I never saw them.
I don't know if it crashes when he opens the phone booth or when it makes the clicking noise. Is it 22 or 23? Depending on which one.
What is the difference between an associate producer and a producer? producer anyway.
I want to watch the end of this. I have it covered up.
Humans spent too much time exchanging long protein strands with one another.
So Being has about 10 minutes to finish and still PB here.
I'm assuming he added on like 30 something seconds for not getting cutscene skip or missing it. It doesn't really matter. I think it only would have mattered if it was like a poo maybe.
I don't even think in
But I
this
do want to know
scenario.
what the final time is so we can like document it on the sheet if it has to be. Nice. Didn't pull up the waist.
Well, the best way to do it would be to, you know,
Where'd you get that? It's crashing time.
do it without cutscene skip time, but put a note saying crashed when it crashed.
Now, give me a green pill.
I think it is 128, yeah.
Oh, there goes more memories.
It's, what the heck? It's fine. Being, what's his time again? I have it.
At 1, I think,
143.
or 143.
I think he could be. Probably.
So, what ones do we have coming up next? Is it Falco versus
Vapo.
No, Vapor's tomorrow.
No, that's tomorrow, you're right. Versus the next.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. I didn't actually look, I just signed up for it.
Because tomorrow is at 12, I think, which is Vapor versus Tilbert.
Yeah, I was sad to see that one because I can't commentate that one. I'll be at work. Well, I'll be sleeping before work. I could technically wake up for it. Time zones. Money.
I think it's 7 a.m. your time.
Yeah. I usually wake up at 8:30, so it works out. I feel like a little over an hour and a half.
So, Being finishes, BG Being?
Yeah, I was like a 10-minute BB. Let's go! Woohoo! Well, I'd ask the runners to join the VC, but Bacon's already here, and I banned Being from the start court by accident. And I kicked him from the VC. I'm just kidding.
Hello, hello.
Oh.
That was a run.
Yeah. That was interesting. What kind of crash was that, or you don't have any idea? It was weird.
I had that crash once in practice on my laptop, and if I had to assume something, it's got something to do with using unroller in sellouts and then grabbing it again from the phone booth, but I have no idea aside from that.
Alright, that was weird. And then, resetting the game after 3.7 was just to get rid of unlock all missions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Had fun in 5.1 again.
Yeah, that was funny. I've never actually seen it until now. I didn't realize it could reverse.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty amusing.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Duff Truck, I felt bad for you. That was like such a series of unfortunate events. There was like the ute, and then so you had to accelerate and couldn't get the strat, and then the cops came behind you. That was sad.
Whatever. That was
fun to watch though. It's always fun to watch this category, at least for me. I like it.
Yeah, that was probably a fun watch.
And it was pretty close too.
Yeah. with my game crashing and fumbling around with everything.
What happened after Lisa?
After Lisa, I just Alt F4 and got rid of unlockable missions.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hey, Being. Congrats on PB. Let's go.
9.5 minute PB. Let's go.
What the heck? You had some funny moments.
I'm sure I did.
You failed 5-1 and 5-5. But Bacon actually had a worse Apu, so that's where you gained the most ground in that level.
Armor truck was fun.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh, how did you do that? You clipped through the wall and then got put in the
Just
tunnel.
ran at it full speed. I don't even know. Like
I gotta look into that.
it was not intentional. Let me put it that way.
I feel like if you were farther to the right and that had happened, you could like had to reset your car and done the like reverse version of the sellouts jump. That would have been
Yeah, that
been
would have
cool.
been pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember thinking, yeah, this seems pretty useful if this could be, made consistent, but I don't think it will.
And another main difference we had for sure was coins. You Bacon got busted a bunch of times and then you just didn't and ended up having a lot of car bombs.
I like what I still did in 6-1 though.
Yeah, that was cool. That made sense. You needed a bunch of coins, not just like 30 from one thing, so you had to do something.
Yeah,
What
both
did you
up
do?
6-1, it works.
Okay, let's go. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have anything you'd like to add?
Well,
I
next
don't
next
think
time my
so.
resume will go a bit better. I won't crash the game again.
I hope so.
but next up we have Finesse versus Falco in about, 45 minutes, I think?
Yeah, something like that. I need to go order Uber. I'm gonna do that now so it gets here for the race.
So thanks
Yeah.
everyone for
Yep.
Bacon and being good racers, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.